Defeated.
Is rising.
Mr. Speaker, I would draw your attention to paragraph 489 of Beauchene's Parliamentary Rules and Forms, 6th edition, as well as page 3760 of the debate, February 18th, 1970, concerning the unparliamentary language used in this place. Immediately prior to this vote, the Minister of Crown Indigenous Relations, in reference to the member from Windsor West, on 2 separate occasions used unparliamentary language. One, the one referred to at page 3376 of debates, as well as the French translation of the word seal, and that's entirely inappropriate for this House. It offends the dignity of this House, and the member owes an apology to this House and to the member for Windsor West.
That's right.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Government House Leader is rising on this point of order.
Mr. Speaker, being somewhat familiar with Beauchene's 6th edition, what's important is any word used in the House isn't necessarily parliamentary or unparliamentary. It depends on the context in which it is stated, Mr. Speaker. And I would suggest to you at the very...
Order. The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary, I'll let him continue.
Are you tired from digging, Kevin?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Yes, and Mr. Speaker, and if members want, we can be very, very much standing on our feet, talking about things that are being heckled back and forth from both sides of the House. So I would suggest to the members that you don't throw stones in glass houses.
You're here. Tell Garrettson that.
Do you want to come up here for a second? Order! Order! What we will do is we will go to Hansard and go over them and see what was said and see if we can find something. The Honourable Minister wants to rise.
I did more than want to, Mr. Speaker. I did rise. Look, if I use unparliamentary language, I'm glad to apologize. What I did say is to the member opposite is if he wants to call me out in the House of Commons, he can at least have the decency to come and see me before that. There's plenty of opportunity. If we're going to have a debate on the substance of this, Mr. Speaker, I think you should understand the motivations for the words that I did express. But I believe that if the member has the intellectual integrity to want support for his bill, he can come up and ask me to support it. I told him to get off his ass. If that's unparliamentary, I apologize.
Order. We will review the Hansard. The Honourable Member for Windsor West is rising on the same point of order, I believe.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'll make this simple. If that's the conduct of this minister in a situation like this, I don't want an apology. Thank you.
Order. Order. We will.
Call marriage council.
We will review the Hansard and come back to the House with our findings. In the meantime, I want to remind all members on both sides of the House to be very judicious when they use words. Words can have different meanings and different feelings can come out to different people. Please be considerate to each other.